Hello, I wanted to give an update on my vegetable garden because now actually all my vegetables are moved outside. They have developed big enough that I think they can stay out overnight, and so far they've actually been growing quite a bit more now that they're outside and getting more hours of sun, and also I think hardening from the air. So I'm going to start here. These are my flowers. I am going to transplant them at some point into my actual garden. I just have to get the soil ready, and we'll wait till they develop a bit more. I mean, these I think are look pretty good. These are cosmos. These are my lupin, and they're looking pretty great as well. And when I look under the tray, like the roots are pretty well developed. So yeah, I think I just need to prepare the soil. Here are my tomatoes. These ones clearly did not work. These ones are looking better. They actually were looking purple last week. I looked into it. It's because there's not enough like phosphorus or nitrogen, so I started to feed it with some fertilizer. Here are my carrots. They're looking pretty good, I think. I'm gonna put the tomatoes here. I think I only can fit 1 or 2 plants per 5-gallon bucket. I have no more soil, so I think I'm just gonna grow 1 tomato plant. Maybe fit 2, but that might be a bad idea. Here I got my parsley. Leaves are looking good. Here I got my zucchini. They're also growing quite a bit, and they're looking pretty good. They are kind of like falling over and stuff, so I put some sticks up. Here's my kale. These ones aren't doing as good, but that one's doing great. It is looking a bit leggy to me, so I'm going to look to see what I can do to fix that. Here's more kale. They grew a bit. Here are my peas, and since my last video, they actually shot up quite a lot. So I'm really excited to see how fast they'll grow, because this is literally just like 2 weeks of growth, which is crazy to me. Spinach. So my spinach and pepper, since I moved it from the container, which you guys saw in the last video last week, they have grown so much. It's actually quite impressive how once you move them to a bigger pot and they have more room to grow, they will grow so much. So here's the spinach. And I have 3 pepper plants, and I'm really excited. I read that pepper plants can give 6 to 10 peppers per plant, so I'm really excited because I love bell peppers. Last time I filmed, which was last week, the beans were still pretty not germinated, and now they've grown quite a bit, so you can kind of see. So yeah, that's my whole vegetable garden right now. Now that it's summer, or not saying the end of spring, I noticed that there's been quite a bit of growth, where the last 2 months were pretty painful. So yeah, that's my update.